Hey Crush, here is your weekly video. I'm going to start the video today by kind of going over what I spent the money on for the membership fee, the yearly equipment fee, $25 fee. Thank you for that. I really do appreciate it. Hopefully the stuff I purchased is something you guys will use and will enjoy, and hopefully it goes to good use. Hopefully you appreciate, or hopefully you like what I bought. The money that was raised, I used all of that, and I threw in a bunch of my own money too to kind of help with some of the stuff. But I'll take it really quickly through a tour of what I purchased, so you know, in case you're curious. One, you see the stack of 10s is way big right now. I bought 3 more pairs of 10s, 2 more pairs of 15s, and 2 more pairs of 25s. The one thing I've noticed, and I'm going to try to do this, is the new 25s bounce a lot higher than the old 25s, which unfortunately makes the bar kind of lean and put a lot of pressure on the old 25s. So you'll see that the new 25s, let me see if I can see here, are a little thicker. They're actually pretty easy to see. Here's one right here. Here's one right here. If you see those, obviously the lettering on them will be much brighter white right now. I'm gonna try to ask that you use the same ones together. That way it bounces evenly. That way it doesn't because if it bounces, it puts all the pressure at an angle on the old plates. I mean, it could potentially knock out the rings on those too. But anyway, I bought 2 pairs of 25s, 2 pairs of 15s, 2 pairs of 10s. I bought quite a few new barbells, especially for the ladies. There's a couple guy barbells. They're blue gladiator barbells. They only have 1 cut in the knurling. This is the Olympic lifting knurling. If you look at barbells like this that have 2 cuts in the knurling, this is the power lifter knurling. This is an Olympic lifter. So it only has the Olympic knurling, but it is a bar-bearing barbell, so it's a really good spinning barbell. There's 2 of those for the guys. For the ladies, there's a couple new gladiator barbells also for the ladies, bearing barbells. And then, let me see if one's over here somewhere. Right here, right in front of me. This one here is another barbell. So I bought 4 new girl barbells. This one spins really well already. As they kind of break in, they'll spin a little bit better. The 2 trainer barbells are now in the corner over here. And I have coming, I bought some new storage for barbells because now we need more barbell storage. Some of the old barbells, some of the girl barbells, just to explain why I bought new barbells when we have barbells. Because if we look at this barbell here, if I try to spin it, it doesn't hardly spin at all. When we're doing Olympic lifts and we're lifting, when we're doing clean and jerks, the more the barbell spins, the easier it is to do the lift. So if the barbell doesn't spin very well, it just makes it harder to lift. And some of those barbells were not spinning at all, which makes it really hard to snatch and clean. So I wanted to buy some new barbells, and that's why I bought barbells. Back here, until I can find the more storage, there's a couple more barbells here also. There's 1 more guy barbell and 1 more girl barbell. Eventually those will get moved up front with the other ones when I get more storage. And those hopefully have been shipped, I don't know. I also bought 2 new dumbbell racks. The reason I bought 2 dumbbell racks instead of just 1 is it was getting pretty dangerous back there with the dumbbells sitting the way they were sitting. I didn't want somebody to get their fingers pinched, especially like a 40-pound dumbbell. That could be really bad. Or I don't want them slipping off the rack on somebody's feet when they're back there because people are stacking them up. They're kind of starting to stack them like taking a dumbbell and putting it like this on there. And I don't want it to slide off and fall on somebody's feet. And we needed more. And then 2, I really wanted to, as much as when I first started CrossFit, I went to CrossFit Lodo, and it was the original CrossFit Lodo was literally under one of those old buildings by Coors Field. And it was a building that was designed with horse stalls. So you'd see these big things. You could see where the old horse stalls were, because back in the 1900s, people were riding their horses around Denver. Can you believe that was only 100 years ago? And so this building was a very grimy, grungy building. Their equipment was very dirty, old, and I kind of liked it. Actually, I really liked it. And I think some people here kind of like that feel as well. But some of these dumbbells, these old metal ones, these old iron ones, they're pretty rough. They're looking pretty rough. So I got a whole set of rubber ones. We had a couple other rubber ones already, so I bought matching pairs for those. So we have some rubber dumbbells, which frankly are just, they do look better, and we need them. I don't know how many times we have a workout and we don't have enough 35s, we don't have enough 40s, enough 25s. Some of those, so that just adds more volume for the dumbbells, right? So I bought dumbbells. As we organize them, the ones that are up front for the metal ones are only up to 20 pounds. So if you come back here, we still have the dumbbells back here, but now we have the 30s, the 35s, the 40s. And then over here, we have the 45s, the 50s, and then the 60s and 70s down here. So there's still some stuff back here. The other thing I bought, I bought a new weight tree. I don't know if I said that, but then I also bought the hip circles. We used those yesterday. Some hip circles I bought. So now when we do a warm up like we did yesterday for the squats, it's easier to have more people doing it rather than just like 6. I bought some more of those, so we have more of those. Coming still, haven't arrived yet, are some more 5-pound plates and 2.5-pound plates, because as you know, we run out of those pretty often in class as well. I think that covers it for what I purchased. I'm still going to try to look at the chains. I think the only way I'm going to be able to do chains is I'm going to have to build them myself. I haven't really found a website that sells them. And frankly, I think if I go to a place like like Lowe's and buy the chains myself, and then maybe buy like a carabiner and like a some kind of Velcro strap or something, or maybe just find some collars to hook the chains to the barbells. I want them long enough to where we squat. Even if you're like a 6 foot tall individual, the chains kind of bunch up with the ground, and then we stand up all the way. There's only a little on the ground, if any, still on the ground. So I want them pretty long too. Some of the chains I found are meant for more like benching, maybe not squatting. They don't look, so I'm going to try to build some chains, and I'm going to look into that. Again, probably buying chains from Lowe's or Home Depot, something along those lines, and then constructing some kind of device to attach it to the barbell, which I got to figure, honestly, if I Google that, there's got to be, I can't be the only one that's done it, right? But, so that's what the money went to. Thank you very much. Thank you for being so understanding with that. I really appreciate it, and I hope that the equipment goes to good use, and that you guys enjoy it. All right, not much for announcements, Luke, so I'm just going to go into the workouts since we're already 7 minutes into the video. We're going to start Monday with an EMOM. I was just going to say that at the beginning of the month, I was really on an EMOM kick, and then with the holidays worked out, so you'll see a couple EMOMs over the next couple of weeks still. And I had somebody ask me also yesterday, I think it was Sean, asked me what we're going to work on strength-wise next once the strength cycle's up. So the squats, we're going to get really heavy again this week, and then we're going to test our squats the following week. So what are we going to do for strength after that? I haven't started October's programming yet. I'm leaning towards heavy Olympic lifting for a month and a half, 2 months. Not really looking to test stuff, just to kind of work on the snatch, work on the clean, work on that stuff. But anyway, so today we're going to start, or Monday, we'll start with the strength of every minute of the minute, 1 clean plus 2 front squats. The goal is to add weight every round. Again, so this is something you can do whatever you want. Start light, end up heavy, go heavy, add a little bit, but cleans and front squats. And then we have another EMOM of running and shoulder heavy and ski jumps. And then extra credit, because it is a miserable Monday, is 3 short AMRAPs that decrease in duration of burpees. Extra credit if you want it. On Tuesday, we got the squats. So the squats now are going to be hopefully the same weight you did last week, plus some weight. You pick how much weight you want to add. I know it's getting really, really, really heavy, but 8x3 at 90% plus some weight, whatever that is. And then we're going to do Grace. 10-minute cap on Grace. Look up Grace. If you don't know what the girl workout Grace is, look it up. It's one of my favorites. It is probably my favorite. Then Wednesday, we got to have, since we didn't have a long workout in yet, we got it on Wednesday. I'm just going to tell you there's buy-in and a buy-out, a buy-in and a cash out of 50 burpee box jumps. Buy-in at 50 burpee box jumps, cash out at 50 burpee box jumps with some miserableness in the middle. That's Wednesday. Thursday, we're going to do a CrossFit.com workout that I saw that I thought would be really fun and really good. Another really long one. Kettlebell swings and a mile run and kettlebell swings. And then on Friday, we got our front squats, again at 90% and a little bit of weight. And then we're going to have a fun little girl workout after that. A really popular girl workout is Annie, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, double unders and sit-ups. So again, last week we did Helen as extra credit was one day. We had Ingrid, which is one of the new girl workouts on Friday. So we have a couple more girl workouts this week because it's been a while since we've done some of those girl workouts. And 80 should be a pretty short workout too. I'm not going to cap that one, but most people will get that done in under 10 minutes regardless. That is your week. Have a good week.